Well, this election is not what any candidate expected earlier this year. Access to abortion means all sides have had to change their focus.
So what works and doesn't work, we won't know until after November 8th. This bud's not for you. The latest campaign effort by North Carolina Democrats that makes claims against Ted Budd ranging from big oil, big pharma, and big banks.
Last year, Beasley became a partner in a law firm.
This comes on the heels of a Republican ad against Cheri Beasley, making their own claims, which Beasley has denied. Even though the polls have Beasley and Budd incredibly close, there are plenty of undecided voters, so there is a lot of work to do.
Even if that's correct, that's still 17, 18, 19, to maybe 20% undecided or soft. So it's really, that race is not formed. But the interesting thing is that it looks like Democrats are way more excited about Cheri Beasley than Republicans are about Congressman Budd.
And remember that old saying, all politics are local? Well, 2020 blew that away with a referendum centered on Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
I'd make it about national politics.
That's the advice of Kerry Haney, Duke University Chair of Political Science, who joined his colleagues Tuesday, all in agreement that North Carolina's congressional and Senate races are about national issues. Take your pick: inflation, January 6th, and abortion. Candidates typically go far to the right or to the left to win their primaries and move more to the center for the fall election. For Budd, someone endorsed by Trump and a congressman who voted against certifying the 2020 presidential election, this may be a difficult task.
I don't know if that's going to work for him, because if he moves to the Senate, he may lose voters that he needs. And by not moving to the Senate, he's going to lose voters because he's caught.
Beasley, on the other hand, faces the challenge many Democrats do when it comes to which party is trusted more when it comes to the economy. What inflation looks like when early one-stop voting starts is a big question mark.
Politicians in the state legislature are working to ban abortion under any circumstances.
But political scientists agree that it is the big Supreme Court decision that is guaranteed to galvanize voters.
What we do know is that this issue is not going away. As long as there is not a federal codification of abortion rights, then at the state level in states like North Carolina, this is an issue that's going to continue to be motivating voters.
And I want to go back to what, the gentleman was saying about the spread there of people who are undecided at this point. When you go down to the Senate race in Georgia, it's super close, and there aren't very many people who are undecided. But when you get to that point, that many people, you know what it means? We're going to see a lot more ads and a lot more begging for votes.
Quite a few issues for voters to consider come November.
No question about it. We don't know what the new ones are going to be between now and